Marshall University, where the Thundering Herd are unbeaten, and with quarterback Rakeem Cato leading the top-ranked offense in the nation, led by Rakeem Cato and Devin Johnson.
And it's really a 1-2 duo. I mean, if you try to stop Rakeem Cato, Devin Johnson, who was a tight end about 6 weeks ago and been converted, is averaging 8 yards a carry. I mean, he's 245 pounds. He's a load. He's tough to tackle. But you concentrate on Devin Johnson, Rakeem Cato has as good an arm as any quarterback in this country.
The Marshall Thundering Herd takes the field at Jones C. Edwards Stadium in Huntington.
Has really turned these programs around. Losing programs, now winning programs. And really, a year ago, Middle Tennessee State won on the final play of the game, 51-49, and it was Marshall's lone blemish. So there is a little bit of a payback, you know, a little bit about what happened a year ago.
They're 5-0 this year. They've really only been challenged in one game, Brian. Their opener against Miami of Ohio is the only time they've been within 15 points in the second half.
Their average margin of victory is almost 32 points a game. So they need this game on the schedule right here just to find out just where they are right now and if they truly are a true top 25 team.
They are a team that kicks off to Reggie Watley. The speedster took it on a bounce just inside the goal line, ran it out, and not very well stopped at the 15-yard line as he gets swarmed on special teams. They ran for 5 on first down. Now Grammer is hit as he throws and caught in the backfield but dropped for a loss. Jeremiah Bryson goes down to the hands of Darryl Roberts. You talk about them going to work, and they can do some work on offense to the tune of 595 yards per game. The number 1 offense in FBS. They average 47 points. That's 4th best. Play fake to Devin Johnson. And Cato is looking for the deep ball in the first throw of the game. And inside the 20-yard line of Middle Tennessee. More after that.
Well, look at you see Angelo Jean Lewis go up high for that ball. The defender was not in good position. Kevin Byard, the free safety, wasn't in that part of the field to try to help out.
Gene Lewis, as you see, averages 29.5 yards per catch, and that first grab for him today was 37 yards.
He just added to that.
On his 11th catch of the season, he'll now be closing in on 30 yards per catch. Second down handoff, Devin Johnson. Hard run up the middle, bouncing to his left. They're having a hard time bringing down the 243-pound running back. The sack by Schubert Bastine. He had 2.5 sacks earlier this year against Old Dominion. Now a big hole on the left side. No sack here. Racing into the end zone, down the sideline. Touchdown, Devin Johnson.
That's his 9th rushing touchdown of the season. And 243-pound converted tight ends shouldn't be able to turn the corner like this.
7-0 Marshall leads on those 5 minutes gone. Fox College football today from Huntington, West Virginia, where it is homecoming at Jones C. Edwards Stadium. Let's talk a little bit more about Rakeem Cato, the outstanding Marshall quarterback. Looking at today's Cold Hard Facts brought to you by Frost Brew Coors Light. Active FBS ranks. Cato, 1st in touchdown passes, 1st in total offense, 2nd in passing yards, 2nd in completion.
Yeah, he came here at about $1.50, but he's gradually eating a few more biscuits.
And he is keeping the ball here and immediately sliding down around the 25-yard line. He has run for a 63-yard touchdown this year against Rhode Island, averaging 45.5 yards. And Marcus Batiste, he has a punt return for a touchdown earlier this year in a win against Savannah State. That's a nice kick. Fielded at the 8. A bit of a lane opened up and then popped at the 15-yard line. A running play. Oh, and nowhere to go. Wow, Reggie Watley is yanked down by Arnold Blackman. 3rd and 9. Oh, under pressure, Grammer throws, deflected, incomplete. A little hit delivered to Shane Tucker, even though he didn't catch the pass from your guy Darryl Roberts again.
Well, Darryl Roberts almost had himself a pick here, but I think he wanted to go for the hit first.
Yeah.
There he is, just playing his zone, waiting for a guy to come into his territory, which was Tucker. Had an all-out blitz. 6 guys coming.
How quickly he picks things up. Doc Holliday said they knew he had a chance to be a really good football player, but they didn't know he put up these kind of numbers.
And here he is charging down the sideline, was able to break a tackle when he turned the corner and rumbles for 30 yards. Now 2nd and goal of the 7. Johnson hit at the line of scrimmage and fights forward down near the goal line. They'll spot him just outside the 1.
But watch him just smash mouth right here. I mean, there's just a whole bunch of Blue Raiders right there. He just kind of pushes the pile. You always see the pile move.
3rd and goal at the 1. Puts his head down, runs through people, just like you said, Brian. And he has plunged into the end zone for the touchdown for Marshall.
He is just so difficult here. Very good job by the offensive line. I mean, they're pushing the Raiders into the end zone, but I don't know. Let's see. Like, is that knee down and that ball not quite crossed the stripe here? It might get it. And here it is. They're going to take a look at it.
And it was Cato. Pivotal moment, 9 minutes into the game, going for it on 4th and goal. This time they do give it to Johnson, slamming up into the heart of the line, waiting for a signal. Unstacking the pile, touchdown!
Just got the head down and just the legs just keep driving. And somewhere in all of that carnage, the football crossed the goal line. I'm not sure how you're supposed to see that sometimes. 10th touchdown run for Devin Johnson, the 2nd here today.
And they'll give it to Parker, and knifing into the backfield, Jermaine Holmes, the middle linebacker from Valdosta, Georgia, a senior. Done in the first quarter. In this recap, this is Devin Johnson with a 13-yard run to cap a drive, and he has been the motor to make the Marshall offense go, Brian.
Well, he's averaging over 9 yards a run right now. He came in today averaging 8.
2nd and 17. Cato throwing. Coming back to the ball and catching, and down Tommy Schuler at the 24. 3rd and 8. Lofting it down the left side. Oh, and it's caught! Into Middle Tennessee territory, Deontay McManus becoming more of a weapon in the offense for Marshall.
Well, you can see that the game plan today was to take some deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some man-to-man coverage, and all you have to do is just get behind the defense like that. Look at the throw, the perfect throw by Cato with touch. That's a head coach's decision to go for it on 4th down this part of the game.
Remy Watson runs and powers up the gut, even knocked down one of his own offensive linemen, who's ran for almost 350 yards this season. 26-yard line, Cato up top. Cato's got a man. Cato throws a touchdown. First one of the day, Craig Wilkins.
And that is the 38th straight game for Rakeem Cato with a touchdown pass, which ties him with Russell Wilson
for the FBS record.
Pass here by Rakeem Cato to Craig Wilkins off play action, little fake to Remy Watson, and then look at that perfect touch over the outstretched arms of the safety on that play.
Xavier Walker.
Yeah, Xavier Walker. We've seen about Rakeem Cato, he loves to throw that ball down the field. Miami, Florida.
Grammer, oh! Devin Clark paid the price. He made the catch, but blasted when he caught it.
See,
loss of 2.
That's Darryl Roberts again. Now, I think he's as good a corner as I've seen in college football. But watch his eyes right here. He's going to read bubble screen, and as soon as he does, he attacks it. He attacks the blocker. That day, Washington rushing for 125 yards.
And Watley with another hold. Down he goes at the 35 of Marshall.
Well, where there's smoke, there's fire. And this Marshall offense is on fire. You knew it was coming, Mark.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
The fans seem to like it. Almost 200 yards of offense, 3 touchdowns. It looks like they can do pretty much whatever they want.
The worst starting field position today Devin Johnson running through a hole on the left side. Devin Johnson, this play started at the 11, and then he's finally forced out of bounds, but not before he runs for a first down. This is out near the 30-yard line, and corner Daryl Roberts.
Daryl Roberts been all over the field. I mean, whether he's making tackles for a loss right now, or he's defending a pass, or delivering a big hit, as he does here. He's the guy that you got to account for. The bubble screens right now, he attacks it. His eyes are good, his instincts are good. He's 6 foot tall.
Blue Raiders on the move at the 15 of Marshall. Bryson hit in the backfield. No bouncing off the brick wall. He gets wrestled down by Neville Hewitt. Snapping it at the Thundering Herd's 17-yard line. Grammer over the middle. Pettis, the intended receiver, and the ball went off Neville Hewitt.
Well, that time Austin Grammer just got crushed. I mean, they came after him with a 5-man pressure. He hung in there and took a hit, though. There comes Ricardo. Wow. That's Jaquez Samuel with the first contact.
Marshall, 93 yards per game.
93 yards a game, and they're on pace to get somewhere near that here today.
41 yards on 3 penalties today for the Thundering Herd. They're all the way back to their own 26 on 3rd and 19. Blitz off the edge. Throw over the middle. Caught 45-yard line. First down. Tommy Schuler.
That's his guy. Tell you, Cato knew that there was a corner cat blitz coming off the outside. He kept his eyes locked on his target. Kind of a loose, soft zone.
He's trying to go to Josh Knight. He only has 2 catches this year. Big hole now for Watson. First down and cut down after he picks up the first near the Middle Tennessee 35. Pretty critical play here with under 4 minutes left in the half.
Yeah.
3rd and 4. Cato going for it all. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Deontay McManus.
And he beat Jared Singletary, the corner, who actually knocked him out of bounds. And watch him, he forces him out of bounds here. He's out of bounds right there on the white, but he resets himself back into the end zone. I mean,
a drive, 29 yards to Deontay McManus.
Excellent protection for Cato. McManus out of bounds, back in bounds, never loses his concentration. Beat a really good corner and make football fun for him, because winning is always fun.
Fielded at the 11 by Reggie Watley. Reggie Watley with a seam. Oh, the ball came out. Second fumble on a return today for Reggie Watley. This one is recovered by Marshall. He recovered his own fumble earlier, but Stephen Houston punches this one out. Marshall's got it.
Big difference in that Alabama-Mississippi game last week at the end, and same thing. Looks like he's going in to cover up. I think he ran into his own man. His own man caused that ball to come out, and Tyndall clearly has it. He runs right into the back of his own player, it looked like, on that play.
Ran into the back of Jordan Frost-Dixon.
Yeah. That's right in Cato's face. Look, he initiated the contact. All right, so stare each other with score.
And McManus. Rick Stockstill has all 3 of his timeouts. Double screen caught. Oh, and down. Tackle up around the neck by Arnold Blackman on a pass that was caught by Christian Collis.
And now Marshall calls the timeout.
Marshall, their second.
Marshall's speed just attacks. We've seen Blackman chase these bubble screens down and these little...
Jordan Parker on 3rd and 6 is in the backfield with Austin Grammer. And Grammer is in trouble. He got nailed by DJ Hunter.
DJ Hunter wearing number 31 today in honor of Evan McKelvey. Tore his ACL last week. Here he is right here. He's going to come right through what's called a B gap between the guard and the tackle. And nobody accounted for him, and so it's tough to take off on a quarterback draw when DJ Hunter's coming right through there to make that play.
14th sack this season for the Marshall defense. Hunter from Middletown, Ohio, has 2.5 of those sacks this year.
Think about this. You know, DJ Hunter has been wearing number 22, one of their really good linebackers here. And he loses one of his brothers in Evan McKelvey last week to a torn ACL out for the season. He goes, I'm going to honor my good friend, my brother, my linebacker right here. I'm going to wear his number. And so everybody at home, that is not Evan McKelvey. That's DJ Hunter sporting that 31. I thought that's a pretty good symbol by DJ Hunter today.
Symbol of togetherness and team unity for this Marshall Thundering Herd, 5-0 on the season. Fair catch, Tommy Schuler on that punt by Lopez. They're 27th in the Associated Press poll. Looking at some scores at halftime. Ranked teams at 22, Georgia Tech, and at 23, Missouri are losing. Marshall's got a chance to be ranked in the AP poll for the first time since the end of the 2002 season. Big run, DeAndre Rivers broke a tackle. The kicker forced him out of bounds.
Speed.
He knifed through that seam.
Yeah, he sure did. And, you know, the one thing about Marshall, they've got great speed. I mean, in every position and in every way, they put the ball in their playmakers' hands. They can flat out run. Middle Tennessee State, they got a little more bulk.
They had 2 penalties on one play, then had a false start on a down later. Cato up top again off the play fake and caught Craig Wilkins.
See, I mean, that's what Rick Stockstill was saying at halftime. How do we stop the deep ball right here? I mean, Burke is right on him. He knows the ball is coming. Trying to finish that play, and Wilkins just does a great job of just squeezing it and not letting Burke gets his hands in there to knock it out.
Wilkins came into the game, 9 catches, 94 yards. Power run on the left side for Devin Johnson. They just had a 24-yard pass to Wilkins, and then a run for Devin Johnson. Picks up another first down. He gains 13.
He's as good a big back in the country that I've seen. I'm talking about big back, 245 pounds. There's not many guys that can make people miss, you know, that can get through some of those tight spaces that he does.
And he'll run the ball again. He's at 102 yards and adding to it. And he's running through tight spaces and running over people down inside the 5-yard line.
He's just like Larry Zonka-like. He just put the head down. They're stripping the ball. They're trying to pull it out. He's too strong for it. Running through tackles right there. The safety, Xavier Walker, can't get him down.
To the 4. And once again, run it into the end zone. Rakeem Cato.
What a ball fake. I mean, nobody from Middle Tennessee State even knew he had the ball. They were all trying to stop Johnson. Well, that was... They may have talked about coming out here and starting fast in the third quarter, huh?
Wow.
That was an exhibition.
For Austin Grammer and the Middle Tennessee offense. And here comes the jailbreak blitz, and down he goes. Rashad Myers and Jermaine Holmes.
Well, it's just a 6-man pressure. I mean, here they come. They're all coming right up the middle right now. There is Myers coming off the edge, beating the left tackle. This is what they do. They get ahead, and then they get you behind, and then they start teeing off after you.
3rd and 19. Tough place to be in. Grammer running for his life. Nearly picked by Daryl Roberts. I guess he decided he wanted to see the game. That guy had that mask on earlier. As Remy Watson runs the ball over the 40-yard line for a first down. It starts at the 30, and he races out to the 41.
Had an interception here today.
Both teams 1 takeaway today. Cato throws. Cato completes. Another 3rd down conversion as Craig Wilkins.
Low and away from the defender.
Oh, a little pitch here to Remy Watson. Inside the Middle Tennessee 40 to the 37. With 8:22 remaining in the third quarter, Middle Tennessee's defense needs a play. Marshall's offense is facing 3rd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
They're playing press man coverage against the... Going to take on the North Carolina Tar Heels. He's off to a great start, as is Notre Dame.
After the missed field goal, Grammer throws. Pass is caught, and then a big hit delivered by Taekwon Lang on the running back, Jordan Parker. Johnson Jr. from Orlando, 32 career starts as of today. And the ball off Jordan Parker. coach for Middle Tennessee, Rick Stockstill. What do they have in store here? Throwing incomplete for Christian Collis. Contact right whenever the pass was reaching. This year, Middle Tennessee is 5 out of 8 on 4th downs.
Shane Tucker in the left slot.
Play clock at 5. Snap to Grammer. Quarterback draw. Oh, no. Now he's going to run it outside, and down he goes. What happened there? Neville Hewitt to tackle. It almost seemed like, Brian, maybe I'm wrong on this, but a running lane is going to be filled up by an offensive lineman, and he can't go anywhere.
Well, it looked like a quarter, but once you start going to the sidelines here, the Marshall speed is just going to Neville Hewitt. Did not allow that to ever materialize.
Now play fake on 1st down, and Cato with a deep ball down the right side, reaching up and making the grab. Tommy Schuler, great catch.
When he uncorks it, it is a thing of beauty. I mean, that was a frozen rope to Schuler. Got just behind the middle linebacker right there on the play.
Hand off Devin Johnson. McNeil. Oh, and Devin Johnson. 240-pound Devin Johnson moves 310-pound Patrick McNeil.
I saw him just carry 5 Blue Raiders on his back, and he never looks tired doing it. Here he is, just running behind Jaspers, the center. Good block, makes the cut. Now here's one guy diving at his legs, defensive tackle, McNeil hanging on top of him.
4th down and 9. They're at the 34. Cato stepping up, throwing, rifle over the middle. Thrown apples, first catch of the day, the tight end inside the 15 to the 13.
And they needed all 6'7" of thrown apple on that completion. As Cato, look at that. What a luxury to have a 6'7" flex tight end / wide receiver in the middle of the field on 4th and 9 to go to.
Officially 22 yards down to the 12. Now a running play. Devin Johnson bouncing out. Just powers his way through tackles, and finally the play ends. Not when he's brought down, but when he runs out of bounds.
What I love about Devin Johnson is just how humble he is. He's never taunting. I mean, it's just like a thing of pride, like you're just not getting me down to the ground. I'm not going down easily. I'm just going to stay up on these strong legs of mine.
To surge over 40 points here late in the 3rd quarter. They're threatening to break into the top 25 pending results this weekend. 2nd and goal. And Johnson hit low, spins, and got in. Touchdown, Marshall.
Well, that's the hat trick for Devin Johnson. 3rd touchdown run of the day. And classic Johnson just refuses to go down on contact, as you're going to see him get hit before the goal line. Pretty good. But look at the spin. Legs never hit the ground, but has been literally devastating. And you just wonder, this Marshall offense, I mean, they're on pace again for a 600-yard afternoon. They have every single thing that you can want. They got an athletic offensive line. They got a workhorse back that just runs people over. They've got a quarterback that can cut it loose with the best of them in this country, a bevy of receivers. 6'7" freak in the middle of the field. They're clearly, to me, going to be in the top 25 this week.
Well, with all these points that they scored, no wonder those the guys down on the sideline have to do the military presses with the girls, the cheerleaders. As Reggie Watley stepped out of bounds when he fielded the kick at the 1.
2-yard line. I mean, all he has to do, if he catches this ball with 1 foot out of bounds, the kick is out of bounds. But you can't catch it with both feet in bounds and step out.
99 yards away. They start running play, hit at the goal line, but wrestled out of the end zone. 2nd and 9, quick throw. That's caught, and an immediate hit is delivered. Terry Pettis caught it, and then Stephen Houston blew him up. Frank's conference champion for the group of 5. Gets that automatic berth. Out of the timeout. Grammer's running for his life. He throws on the run. And it's intercepted by Marshall. On the run back, Marshall has it. It's A.J. Leggett down the sideline. Leggett got a couple of blocks on the return and has it inside the 15.
Well, A.J. Leggett was just hanging around center field, and that ball got thrown up by Grammer as he got chased off that spot. That's what Marshall does, and once that ball was up in the air, Leggett just went after it like he was the intended target.
Sophomore from Miami, A.J. Leggett. 4 picks last year, 3 this season.
Yeah, but I mean, you could just see across your body into the middle of the field. Leggett right there, stepped right in front of Demetrius Frazier.
Nice return.
In the Thundering Herd right now, I'm the only major college team, FBS, to score 40 points or more in the first 6 games here. So, I mean, they have been consistent as they are knocking on the door again here.
Rakeem Cato takes the snap on 3rd and 2 at the Middle Tennessee 6. Cato, back foot throw, still finds the end zone. Craig Wilkins, 2nd touchdown today. Their team up 49-17.
And we talked with the former great quarterback here in Marshall, Chad Pennington, at halftime. He's just down in the Chad Pennington family suite here today, and he's really proud of where Rakeem Cato has come from. He was involved in the process of getting him out of Miami and helping him and welcoming him here to Huntington, West Virginia. And now, you know, one of the great quarterbacks here that we have in our country, and we're seeing it on display here today.
A player who's inching close to 12,000 passing yards for his career. Rakeem Cato and Chad Pennington, that is, represent Marshall on this list. 2 quarterbacks with 100-plus touchdowns at the same school. The only ones, Marshall, Pennington and Cato, Timmy Chang and Colt Brennan at Hawaii. Some great days for Marshall when Chad Pennington and Byron Leftwich were the quarterbacks here. Late 90s, early 2000s. Last time they were ranked.
Yeah, look at it. Look at the attention right here that Craig Wilkins is getting.
2 touchdown receptions today. That'll happen.
Yeah, you got to get the towel out and cool them down.
Austin Grammer is getting ready to throw here, and Grammer will end up just having to eat it right at the line of scrimmage. First time since 2002, whenever it happens, that they're ranked in the AP poll.
Back in the heyday there of Byron Leftwich,
which followed up the aforementioned Chad Pennington run on 3rd down. Stopped on 3rd and 2. Middle Tennessee leading Conference USA in almost every statistical category defensively. But their offense is led by Rakeem Cato. 3 touchdown passes today. He'll bring the Marshall offense on the field up 49-17. Success update as Rakeem Cato has done his thing again today, Brian.
Well, he came in with much fanfare and a lot of billing, and rightfully so, what he's done over the course of his career. But this is the first time I've seen him live. He can make all the throws. He's a great passer. I think he's a very good leader. He's a heck of an athlete. He hasn't disappointed here at all today. And they were striking fear deep in this Middle Tennessee State defense from the very first play, and he hasn't stopped firing.
If they can grab that coveted automatic berth that the highest-ranked conference champion with a group of 5 will have.
He has got a great touch.
That is an outstanding catch by Justin Hunt.
His first catch of the day, and what he does is he gives his receivers a chance to go get it. I mean, this is what you call throwing the receiver open. All right, where only a receiver can adjust to the ball. Perfect location on the back shoulder fade that is so prevalent now against man coverage. I mean, there's no margin for error right there. It's great coverage by Sean Akins.
Cato throws to the sideline, and the pass is caught. Justin Hunt, another reception. 8 penalties for 101 yards. 39-yard line of the Blue Raiders. Cato throws, it's caught. Juracek, the tight end, inside the 30, he's wrestled down.
You know what I just realized about Rakeem Cato here, Mark? His favorite receiver is his open receiver. I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't know how many different receivers have caught a pass today. It's probably approaching somewhere around 8 or 9. He will spread it around. If you're open, you're getting the ball.
Marshall's 3 for 3 today on 4th down. They need 4 here. Cato throws a strike and caught. Yurachek, the tight end, inside the 20 of Middle Tennessee to the 17.
Good blitz pickup that time by the left guard, Sebastian Johansson. Here he is right here. They're going to get a blitz coming right here, and he picks it up so that Cato can stay clean. Nice pocket, and then a pass for the Blue Raiders in the afternoon.
And Parker's running the ball again. Oh, look at 4 or 5 green jerseys. Rakeem Cato did not get there today, but with 30 more yards as Stuart Butler runs the ball. With 30 more yards, Rakeem Cato will move into second place all-time in Marshall passing. He'll go over Leftwich and then trail only the aforementioned Chad Pennington, who we discussed earlier today.
And both those guys, both Chad Pennington is here today, and Myron Leftwich, both of them close to the program. Rakeem Cato has gotten to know both of them.
In the AP poll, Stuart Butler running again, and Butler into Middle Tennessee territory. Well, this was the best competition they had faced this season, and Marshall takes care of business, holding Middle Tennessee to only 7 points in the second half, and Marshall blows the game open. It was an 11-point lead at the half, and they win it by 25, 49-24. You can now officially put it in the books as a final score. Marshall makes it 6 straight wins to start the season.